Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling, presented by the Idiot Radio Network, offering a weekly look into the world of professional wrestling with guest interviews, news, results, and much more. Now here's your host, Stephon Devereux. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It is SummerSlam Sunday. And SummerSlam Sunday is possibly my favorite time or the favorite day of the summer besides Independence Day and the day that the kids go back to school. Well, I know. But anyway, let's not get into that. People, welcome to the Devereux Committee. And we have a jam-packed show. But we're going to start it off again. Here we go again. Moment of silence for one of the greatest tag team wrestlers to ever come across your screen. And that was Jim the Anvil Neidhart. R.I.P. Man, that one is just a little bit... just 3 weeks ago, we were dealing with, multiples, depths in professional wrestling. But we're going to say R.I.P. to Jim the Anvil Neidhart and give him his moment of silence. Now let's go. Wrestling fans, those who are listening to this show right now, you understand how important tonight is. Multiple rumors are coming out of SummerSlam. Multiple. The hottest rumor right now, in my opinion, because, of course, he is my favorite wrestler of all time, one of my favorite wrestlers, but it's probably okay. He's my favorite wrestler. Anyway. Hottest rumor to come out of SummerSlam, in my opinion, is The Rock will be in the building. Now, this has been talked about for the past 3 days. It's been over on Twitter, other podcasts, so forth. But the rumors are The Rock is coming to do a duet with my man, the guy I will walk with. And that's Elias. I can't wait for that duet. Also, another big rumor coming out of SummerSlam. Now, this one we've probably seen this one coming. In my opinion, I've seen it coming too, but just in case it does happen, we're going to say it. It's a rumor, or it doesn't happen. It's just a rumor. But rumors are Dean Ambrose will turn on Seth Rollins tonight at SummerSlam. And can you believe that? Again. Well, last time it was Seth turning on Dean, but see, I always said that Dean, when they had the Shield first go around, Dean was the one that should have been the heel in the first place because Dean had it. He was the man. But they wanted to roll with Seth, because he can flip. But it's cool. I have no beef with that. Yeah, he's cool. Seth is an awesome wrestler, but I just felt Dean Ambrose was better off as the heel, and just like I felt Roman Reigns was better off as the heel. But they chose Seth. Anyway, but that's one of the rumors that's going around right now, and that's Dean Ambrose will be turning on Seth Rollins tonight. But we'll get into the predictions a little bit later. Wrestling fans, let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. And that biggest rumor, actually was confirmed. But Trish Stratus is coming back to wrestle Alexa Bliss at the All-Women pay-per-view in a few weeks, or a couple months. And that makes me want to get into something here. Now, tonight, you know Ronda Rousey is taking on for the championship. But we have Miss Bliss scheduled to take on Trish in 2 months. So I didn't want to get into the predictions, but I wanted to get into this story right here. Is it better for the WWE to have, announced this possible match now? Because it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Why would you announce it now? Especially with this, you got a possible main event match at SUMMERSLAM for the Raw Women's Championship. And you announce that she is going to be in a bigger match in 2 months against a legend. Don't get me wrong, I love Ronda. But in the game of professional wrestling, she's no Trish Stratus. She's not. So I'm thinking Ronda Rousey will not win a championship tonight. I honestly believed that the WWE was going to go that direction, have her win the championship at SummerSlam. And this is one of the stories that they can run with on ESPN and Fox Sports 1 and, all the other major sports outlets. They can run with this story. Ronda Rousey becomes Raw Women's Champion at SummerSlam. I thought that was the, obvious conclusion to this story, but I don't know now. I'm confused. I'm confused. And see, the WWE, a lot of the things that they do leave us in a state of confusion because, well, at least now, because there is so much going on up in that company. It's a corporation now. There's so many things that's going on up there. And so there's so many things, so many ideas are flying, So you just never know. And things are leaking every single day. We have access to information that's just incredible. You want to find out anything that's going on up there. And I got a few friends that are up there, but I never try to ask. I never ask. Never. Why? Because I'm going to find out anyway. It's everywhere. So I just don't understand this formula that they're running with right now, but we'll see. Will it work? We shall see. But it's going to be so awesome seeing Trish Stratus back in the WWE ring. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful because, let me tell you something. Miss Stratus is quite possibly the greatest female professional wrestler ever. Let me tell you why. Number one, the girl could work her butt off. The girl can work her butt off. Go look at her matches. Go look up her matches. Stratus was, to me, you had Lita, another female, but she was just everything. She was perfect. They used to call Baby Doll the perfect 10. No. Trish, they could not compete with her because she was able to work, and that's the most important thing. To me, these female athletes, they have to be able to work. If they can't work, then you don't need to be in this business because the fluff and the pretty talk on a microphone, it's going to take you so far. You got the fundamentals down, and you got the other things that Miss Stratus had. The girl was able to talk besides work. Go look her promos. Look at her promos. Incredible promos. We see a few every now and then. You put Miss Stratus in that ring with a microphone, she sold tickets. Pay-per-views. WWE was doing pay-per-views, of course. But fans wanted to see what she was going to do next, what she was going to say. They wanted to hear it. And you can't forget, the girl was very pretty. So you add all of that up, and you get a WWE Hall of Famer, a true Hall of Famer, a true female wrestling Hall of Famer. I'm not going to bring up the chick that they just put in a couple of years ago or last year or whatever, because that was a daggone mistake. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. I didn't realize that they were just handing out participation trophies now in the WWE to get in the Hall of Fame. Because that lady should not have been. Beth Phoenix should not be in the WWE Hall of Fame. There, I said it. Beth Phoenix should not be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Miss Stratus, on the other hand, she is a woman that is worthy of it. And she is in there, and I'm so proud of her. But she's coming back to wrestle Alexa Bliss. Woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. Anyway. So what does this mean for Ronda Rousey? Well, guess I kind of gave away my hint or gave away my prediction. I said she's not going to win a championship tonight. But does Ronda really need a championship? No, I think not. Does Ronda Rousey really need a championship? She is carrying herself well. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. She kind of got, I see why the WWE is putting her up against Trish, because she kind of got that in her. Everything that I just said about Trish, Miss Bliss got the same thing. She can work. She can talk. And she's pretty. And that reminds me, because I do have her here in my notes. But look, I seen a video just a few hours ago, and I didn't do too much research on it. And I am really, I don't know how you say this, because I'm a little upset right now. I'm just a little upset because I didn't get a chance to go and find out if this was true and how he said it. But obviously the way he said it, the female that put the video out, she was obviously offended. And she came across very real. Very real. I think I'm going to find the link and leave it in the description, this video, just so you can understand exactly what I mean. Because she went off on Dave Meltzer. Now, with all due respect, I did not hear what he said exactly. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I got 2 minutes here before I have to take this break. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because sometimes people say things that they just need to watch what they say. And Hulk Hogan, the immortal one, as we called you, as I called you as a kid, you need to stop saying what you have been saying about these black wrestlers who have not forgiven you yet. Because you are forgetting about the black fans that you have not said sorry to yet. I'm one of those fans. You know what? I'll be right back. We're going to take a break. And when I come back from this break, we're going to talk about this just a little bit more before I go into my SummerSlam predictions. We'll be right back here on the Devereux Committee.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay. We're back. Now, look. Oh, man, I didn't want to go here, but I had to. I had to go here. When you plan a show out, sometimes, you write things down, and that's what I do. I wrote a lot of things down over the week, and this one I wrote down, and I was debating on if I wanted to talk about it or not, but I'm going to talk about it now. Oh, Lord, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, Mr. Hulk Hogan, let's go to you, man. Let's go to you. Okay, so you did the interview with Bill Apter, and you talk about how, if the black wrestlers in the locker room can't forgive me yet, then they don't know about the brotherhood of professional wrestling. Okay, Hogan, Mr. Hulk Hogan. Bruh, look, no one's saying that you murdered your wife, beat your kids, anything like that. The things, or murdered your kid. Speaking of that, no one said you did that. This is what you did. And yeah, I was speaking of Chris Benoit, okay? So what? But this is what you did, Mr. Hulk Hogan. You were caught on tape saying some ignorant things about a group of people like myself, okay? Because I'm one of those people, okay? Now, Hogan, I can forget that because deep down inside, I believe and care that you're a racist? I kind of believe you're one of those type of racists to where you have black friends, but you don't want to have your daughter with a black man. I get that. But you didn't say black man. You didn't, no. You didn't say black man. You said that word that no one is allowed to bring up. Man, I really don't care about it because it is what it is. It doesn't bother me like it does others. Because there's no power behind that word. You give it power on how you perceive that word and how you perceive yourself. Anyway, that's not my problem. Besides the fact that you were set up, bro. Yeah, we get that. But you were still banging another man's wife while you were talking about another race of people as if they were below you, Mr. High Moral Hulk Hogan. At that time, of course, because the fans still perceive you as say your prayers, take your vitamins, keep training, and blah, blah, blah. We get that because that's what I listen to. That's the Hulk Hogan I remember and choose to remember. Not Terry Bollea, but Hogan. You were banging your friend's wife, speaking about a group of people that you didn't like your daughter dating. I'm not going to get into the fact that you sounded pretty dumb while you were saying it. You'd rather your daughter date basketball, $100 million basketball player than having your daughter date a billionaire's son. The same billionaire's son that actually signed your daughter to his record label. That career that she had when she was singing. Well, when she thought she was singing, she was okay. But, let's be real. She wasn't you. She wasn't a superstar. That's who you are, Hogan. That's no disrespect to your daughter because I actually did like her stuff. I actually still hear it from time to time. I'm not going to lie. But let's go back to you, Mr. All High and Mighty, and why we can't forgive you. All right. Let me tell you why you're not getting the forgiveness that you really want. It's not because of what you said in that room. It's what you said to your son. Remember what you said to your son when he was locked up? When we die, we'll be together again, we'll be living in heaven and blah, blah, blah. But, hey, I just hope that we're not reincarnated as two black guys. Really, Mr. Hogan? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the reason why they're not forgiving you. Can you please explain why? Is it because pretty much, live in poverty? Is that it? Is it because they've been pretty much in a situation for years to where they have been getting beaten, sometimes murdered for the color of their skin? See, Hogan, this is what you need to do. Because somebody important, a white person, did this before to me and explained it. And I needed him to do that. But this is what you need to do, Hogan. You need to go and explain why it is bad to be a black man in America or in this world. You explain why you feel that being reincarnated as a black man is such a bad thing. You need to explain that and tell them why, from your perspective, not no one else's, not the other world, but yours. Because, Hogan, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to have you on the show, which I probably never will, and that's okay. But I would tell you flat out, that's what you have to do. Because if not, then these fans are going to continuously dump on you, which they are. Not your white fans, even though you do have some white fans who are totally disgusted by you right now. I'm going to just be real with you. But you feel that you can get away with it because of you being Hulk Hogan and the brotherhood. No, man. You kind of sound weird, the brotherhood of professional wrestling, the fraternity and so forth, because some of those things don't sound too good these days. Brotherhoods. So what are you saying? Because you are one of the guys, one of the boys, you're the guy who did take it from, like you said, the smoke-filled arenas to stadiums. That's how important you are to this business, Hogan. That's how important you are to this culture, what you believed in. What you made others like myself believe in. And for you to break it down to your career is now this, never forget, it wasn't a black dude that was caught in the bedroom with his best friend's wife saying how much he hated his daughter dating a white guy. I'm going to be nice. Dating a white guy. No, it was a white guy named Hulk Hogan who told us to take our vitamins, train, and say our prayers. I'm praying for you right now, and I will continue to, because, my brother, you need it. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get you with those SummerSlam predictions. I can't wait. Here on the Devereux Committee.
Recovery from mental and substance use disorders is real.
You can recover.
It's possible. It happens every day.
Never give up on yourself.
Discover hope and help.
I thought I was too far gone. I wasn't.
Join the Voices for Recovery.
The world is a beautiful place again.
For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral for mental and substance use disorders for you or someone you know, call 1-800-662-HELP. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
You're listening to Angle Kids 24/7 Radio. Angle Kids 24/7 Radio.
We're back. Okay, now look. Oh, my goodness. That was so fun. Yeah, that was so fun. Had to do that. Don't forget, September 1st, Collier Volunteer Fire Department, UCW Undisputed Championship Wrestling presents all the belts. Now, some people hit me up last week through Facebook Messenger. And, yeah, you can find me at Facebook.com/Stephon Devereux. Hit me up, ask me some questions. Everybody else does. But anyway, I have a big announcement to make and I won't make that announcement until next week, concerning UCW. And let's just say this, Matt Bish, I'm going to invite you to come on to the show next week, and I would like to tell you personally, because, Matt, I love you to death, buddy. You motivate me. And for those who don't know who Matt Bish is, he is one of the biggest thorns in my side. I can't stand this man. Yeah, he stole another one of my talents. Like, wow. The guys he was taking away from me, honestly, they're trash. I'm not going to lie. He's still upset because I took his top stars. Anyway, UCW, all the belts. Call your volunteer fire department in Uniontown, PA. Bell time, 7 o'clock. Tickets are only $10. Man, I'm going to leave a link down in the description so you can check that show out. I know. I can't wait. Oh, don't forget, they are crowning, or should I say, we are crowning. We are crowning a new UCW DDTV champion. And you want to check out DDTV, the official television show for UCW. Actually, it's not even on TV. They decided not to go TV. They're just going YouTube and every other social media platform. But go Google or go to YouTube and check up UCW DDTV. This past episode 57, that was last week's episode. Cool episode. I was, thoroughly impressed. Anyway, let's move on because we have a big show to talk about tonight, and that is SummerSlam. We went through the rumors already about who could appear, but now we're going to tell you who we feel is going to win. Well, at least me. Anyway, so our main events right now. Now, there's a discussion going on about the main event. Will it be Brock versus Roman or AJ versus Samoa Joe? So we're just going to start with, I'm going to say Brock and Roman will probably more likely be the main event. For the Raw Championship, Brock Lesnar defending his title against Roman Reigns, and I am going with, oh my goodness, I got to go with, man. Okay. I think Roman won't do it. If Roman, oh God, if they can't get him over tonight, it's over. He must just give up. We also have AJ Styles taking on Samoa Joe. I believe AJ's going to retain. Ronda Rousey taking on Alexa Bliss. I told you how that's going to play out. I think Bliss is going to win probably by DQ. Or, Ronda Rousey will probably go overboard on her finisher or something, and, who knows? But I like that ending, though. Could work. Okay, some other major matches here. Braun Strowman taking on Kevin Owens. For the Money in the Bank, of course, it's going to have to go with Braun. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, we have a three-way. Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Carmella. I'm taking Carmella. Let's see here. Jeff Hardy taking on Nakamura. I'll take Jeff. The Miz taking on Daniel Bryan, which is going to be an incredible match. The Miz. Okay, Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler with the heel turn from Dean Ambrose. Yes, I said it. And I'm not going to do some more. Okay, we'll do this one. New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. I'll take the Bludgeon Brothers. And the B Team versus the Revival for the Raw Tag Team Championship. We are going to go with the B Team. Man, I had so much fun. We are out of here. We'll see you next week here on the Devereux Committee of Pro Wrestling.
You're listening to Angle Kids 24/7 Radio. Angle Kids 24/7 Radio.